Many people start bottle gardening with excitement, expecting to grow healthy plants in a simple recycled container. But after a few weeks, they notice yellow leaves, slow growth, or plants that suddenly stop developing. The surprising truth is that most bottle gardening failures are not caused by the bottle itself. They happen because small mistakes create the wrong environment for the plant. The biggest reason people fail is that they treat a bottle like an ordinary pot without understanding its limitations. A plastic bottle has less space, different airflow, and limited drainage compared to traditional garden beds. If water stays trapped, roots cannot breathe. If the soil is too heavy, nutrients and oxygen cannot move properly. Even choosing the wrong plant for a small container can lead to disappointment. Another common mistake is expecting instant results. Plants need time, balance, and consistent care. Proper sunlight, the right amount of water, and healthy soil are the foundation of success. Once these basics are understood, bottle gardening becomes much easier and more rewarding. A bottle can grow beautiful plants, but only when it is used with the same care and attention you would give any garden. Many bottle plants fail because of mistakes that are almost invisible at the beginning. A plant may look healthy for a few days, but hidden problems inside the bottle can slowly damage its growth. Beginners often focus on adding seeds and water, but they forget that plants need a carefully balanced environment to survive. One of the biggest hidden mistakes is poor drainage. When extra water has nowhere to escape, the soil stays constantly wet, and the roots begin to struggle. Another problem is using the wrong type of soil. Heavy soil can become compact inside a bottle, blocking air from reaching the roots. Without enough oxygen, even a healthy plant can become weak over time. Location is another factor many people ignore. A bottle placed in extreme heat can make the roots too warm, while a dark corner may not provide enough light for growth. These small mistakes may seem harmless, but together they can stop a plant from thriving. The good news is that once you understand these hidden problems, they are easy to fix. With proper drainage, suitable soil, and the right placement, bottle plants can grow stronger and healthier. The first mistake that causes many bottle plants to die happens before the plant even begins growing. It is the setup. Many beginners think that putting soil and a seed inside a plastic bottle is enough. But plants need much more than just a container. If the bottle is not prepared correctly, the plant starts struggling from the very beginning. One major problem is missing or poor drainage. Without small holes at the bottom, extra water remains trapped around the roots. This creates a wet environment where roots cannot get enough oxygen. Another setup mistake is using a bottle that is too small for the plant. As roots grow, they need space to spread and absorb nutrients. A cramped container can limit growth and weaken the entire plant. A successful bottle garden starts with preparation. Choose the right bottle size, create proper drainage, use a light and healthy soil mix, and select plants that match the available space. These simple steps create a better foundation for growth. The bottle itself is not the problem. The way it is prepared decides whether the plant survives or slowly fades away. Water is essential for every plant, but giving the wrong amount can quickly stop growth. One of the biggest mistakes in bottle gardening is assuming that more water means a healthier plant. Many beginners keep adding water whenever the soil looks slightly dry on the surface, without checking what is happening deeper inside the bottle. Overwatering is one of the most common reasons bottle plants become weak. Because bottles have limited space, excess water can collect around the roots and reduce oxygen levels in the soil. This can cause root stress, yellow leaves, and slow growth. On the other hand, underwatering can also damage plants by leaving roots too dry and preventing them from absorbing nutrients properly. The best approach is balance. Before watering, check the moisture level of the soil and only add water when the plant actually needs it. Make sure the bottle has proper drainage so extra water can escape easily. A slow and controlled watering routine helps roots stay healthy and allows plants to grow stronger. In bottle gardening, success is not about giving more water, it is about giving the right amount at the right time. Many beginners focus on the bottle, the seed, and the watering schedule, but they often ignore two of the most important parts of gardening: soil and drainage. A plant can have the perfect container and enough sunlight, but if the soil is wrong or water cannot escape, healthy growth becomes almost impossible. Using heavy garden soil inside a bottle is a common mistake. Dense soil can become compact quickly, leaving little space for air to reach the roots. Without enough oxygen, roots struggle to absorb water and nutrients properly. At the same time, poor drainage causes water to collect at the bottom of the bottle, creating conditions that can weaken the root system. The solution is simple: use a lighter soil mixture and make sure the bottle has enough drainage holes. Good soil should hold moisture while still allowing air to move through it. When water flows properly and roots can breathe, plants become stronger and more resistant to problems. In bottle gardening, the container is only part of the process. Healthy soil and proper drainage are what create the foundation for successful growth. Many bottle gardeners focus on water and soil, but forget that light and location can decide whether a plant grows or struggles. Even with perfect drainage and healthy soil, placing a bottle plant in the wrong spot can slowly damage its growth. Plants need the right amount of sunlight, not just any location where they can be placed. One common mistake is exposing bottle plants to extreme heat for long periods. Plastic bottles can warm up quickly under strong sunlight, causing the roots inside to become stressed. Another mistake is keeping plants in areas with very little light. Without enough sunlight, plants cannot produce the energy they need, leading to weak stems, pale leaves, and slow development. The best solution is finding a balanced location. Place bottle plants where they receive enough natural light but are protected from intense heat during the hottest hours of the day. Observe how your plant reacts and adjust the position when needed. A good location works together with proper watering and soil care. When light, temperature, and the growing environment are balanced, even a simple bottle can become a healthy home for your plants. A failed bottle garden does not always mean the plant is lost. In many cases, the problem can be fixed by identifying what went wrong and making a few simple changes. Yellow leaves, slow growth, or weak stems are signs that the plant is asking for better conditions, not a replacement. The first step is checking the roots and soil environment. If the soil is too wet, improve drainage and reduce watering until the moisture level becomes balanced. If the soil is hard and compact, replace part of it with a lighter mix that allows air to reach the roots. Next, check the location and move the bottle to a place with better light and less extreme heat. Small changes can create a completely different environment for the plant. After making these corrections, give the plant time to recover. Avoid adding too many fertilizers or making constant changes because stressed plants need stability. With proper drainage, suitable soil, balanced watering, and the right amount of sunlight, many weak bottle plants can begin growing again. The key is not giving up too quickly, but learning how to create the conditions where plants can recover and thrive. Growing healthy bottle plants does not require complicated techniques. Success comes from following a few simple rules that create the right environment for roots and leaves to develop. A plastic bottle can become a successful growing space, but only when it is prepared and maintained properly. The first rule is choosing the right bottle and creating proper drainage. Extra water must have a way to escape so roots can breathe. The second rule is using suitable soil that holds moisture while still allowing airflow. The third rule is balanced watering. Plants need enough water to stay healthy, but too much can create problems. Always check the soil before adding more water. The final rule is providing the right location and patience. Give your bottle plants enough light without exposing them to extreme heat and allow them time to grow naturally. Small mistakes can slow progress, but consistent care can make a big difference. Bottle gardening is not about having perfect conditions from the beginning. It is about understanding what plants need and creating a simple system where they can grow strong, healthy, and beautiful.